Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls. Welcome to the Roosevelt High School Hall of Fame Athletic Inductions. Now, the guys we're inducting are well-deserving, and we have a story to tell about each one. After I introduce them and read a little bit about their accomplishments, I want them to come up here to receive their plaque and say a few words. So on with the show, and our first inductee is Eugene Deutsch, January 1943 graduate. Eugene played 4 years of basketball here. Tremendous ball player, tremendous all-around ball player. All North section, all-star. Went on to, I believe, Northern Illinois University. Ended up coaching and teaching at Emrich Grammar School on the west side. Two of his buddies on the lightweight basketball team were also all-city and all-state basketball players. So we had one of the best teams in the city.
This was my home. We were all sitting in my home.
All right.
We spent more time in this particular gym than anything in my life till I started teaching. The first day that graduated elementary school in January of '39, we had a tremendous snowstorm. Schools were closed. The next day, we went to Roosevelt High School. What a thrill that was. I had a lot of friends from grammar school, and there's still friends right here, sitting here. We started a club in our freshman year called the El Chicos. Started with 6 fellas. We grew to 24. That club is still in existence today. I got friends sitting here since we're little kids. That club never faded. This is a young picture.
Is Jerry Waxler. Now, when I played here from '46 to 1950, I always heard these names mentioned about how great and how good they were. Jerry Waxler was an all-around fantastic basketball player. The kind of a guy like Michael Jordan. He made the rest of his teammates look good, and he made them better. And Jerry was a very, very successful businessman. He has an award in his name on the food brokerage, right? And I had the pleasure of meeting Jerry about 3 months ago at a McDonald's. Not only a great basketball player, but most important, a tremendous guy. Jerry Waxler.
You realize where we met. High class at a McDonald's. Anyway, I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to be here, and especially with some old friends that I grew up with, and we played basketball. Gene Deutsch and I played basketball at Roosevelt for 3 years, and had so many great days that it was a pleasure. But basketball and baseball were our sports.
Our next inductee is Julian Pee Wee Shaps. And this is a guy I always heard about. What a great basketball player he was.
Where's Julian?
Now, he was so good that at this time, Marshall High School, in 4 years, won 98 straight games. The Marshall High School team was written up in Newsweek magazine. They chose Pee Wee Shaps on their all-opponent team. He was considered one of the best offensive and defensive basketball players. He could shoot, he could dribble, he could pass. I coached basketball there for 35 years. And when a ball player could do all those things, you really have a jewel. It doesn't come that often.
I'm extremely honored to be inducted into the Roosevelt High School Hall of Fame, alongside so many great former Rough Riders. Athletes I am equally privileged to have played with two long-time friends, Jerry Waxler and Eugene Deutsch. Deutsch, who are here in this evening for the same recognition and honor fellow inductees. Growing up, I loved and lived for the game of basketball. I guess if I were playing today, I would be considered a gym rat. For there was not one moment during my high school days that I didn't think about basketball or hesitate to practice my two-handed set shot, working and improving dribbling or challenge my coach to a foul shooting contest during lunchtime.
Our next honoree is Fred Ruben for baseball. I forgot to mention, he's been the president of the Lakeview High School Alumni Club, which is one of the most successful in the state of Illinois. And he does so much good for so many of our students. Fred.
First of all, I would like to thank the committee who selected me. I think they made a very good choice. A lot of people would stand up here and say, well, I really don't deserve this honor. But I'm not going to say that. I really do deserve this honor. So what I'm going to say now is it's been a tremendous life that I have led. I have 7 grandchildren. I have a wife, it was announced 57 years, it's 59 years. I have everything that I've ever wanted in my whole life. And I've always kept it, and I've always wanted it, and it's going to stay with me for as long as I live.
Our next inductee is Harold Brownstein. So Billy, would you please come up here and accept your brother's award?
Manny said it all. I will say this, I'm just going to repeat what Manny already mentioned. Harold was a great athlete. He was all city in football. He got a scholarship to the University of Illinois, and he lettered there 1 year. And then he went to wrestling. They took him off of football, put him on wrestling. He wrestled for the University of Illinois for 3 years. He lettered for 3 years. His record was quite good, and as Manny said, he was also Illinois Invitational Wrestling Champ, which meant that he was the best collegiate wrestler in the state of Illinois for 3 years.
Our next honoree, probably one of the best basketball players we ever seen here at Roosevelt High School, Bruce Bunkenburg. Graduated in January of 1956. All-City All-Star team. Chosen on the All-Tech Christmas Tourney All-Star team. 3 years that he played here, made the All-North Section All-Star team.
I think he elevated me a little that I don't deserve. I wasn't an all-state first team. I was there, but not all-state, not first team. But the first thing I like to do is thank Manny and Arnie for all the work they do for this event and other events throughout the year, and what they do for this high school. And I'd like to congratulate the staff of Roosevelt High School. I didn't know what to expect coming back to a school that I hadn't been here for quite a while, and was very impressed with the condition of the school and just the kids that accepted us, guided us here. Congratulations on that. You have a nice staff.